What's good? What's good? So, y'all, I know a lot of y'all is probably, well, maybe not a lot of y'all. No, y'all probably mad at me. I ain't been uploading consistently and all that type of junk. But, no, part of the reason for that is I go back and forth with depression sometimes. Like a lot of us do. Um, so I was having a little shit about been having a little episode. You feel me? Um, just trying to, well, not even trying to, you know, like I said, everybody go through that shit. We just gonna keep it pushing, right? Um, but then another part of that is, uh, like I've said multiple times, I don't really talk unless I feel there's something to say. You feel me? Not a big fan of small talk or just making videos just to make videos. So, yo. But anyway, um, I wanted to make this video for y'all, because uh, I had a little bit of an epiphany, right? Well, I don't even know if you call it realization. Let's call it a realization. Um, like recently, I had been going back and forth with my my sexuality, basically, right? Um, and not back and forth like I'm gonna be with this person or that person, or well, I guess it is kind of like that, right? It's basically like in the last couple of videos, right? I was talking about how I'm attracted to one of my coworkers and um, my former neighbor, um, and being attracted to females and being attracted to males at the same time. Like I've mentioned before, I'm more dominantly attracted to niggas than I am to females. But you know, uh, every now and then I meet that girl that's just like, oh shit, you feel me? But my realization was that if I'm gonna have a connection with a female on that type of level, you feel me? Um, she got to be bisexual. Now, I know a lot of y'all probably looking at me like, nigga, that's it. You stupid as fuck. But fuck. Hold up. Excuse me. Yeah. So, um, yeah, but that was a little realization I had, right? So, um, the I'm gonna just give y'all a little recap. Like with the girls that I've like actually dated in the past, they all been straight, as far as I knew at least. But nah, they was all straight. Ain't no way those girls was. One of them could have been by. Nah, Danielle could have. She could have. Nah. Well, as far as I know, all of them was straight, right? But even though like I've mentioned before, it was never a love connection with those girls. Like I always thought that it could be that. You feel me? Um, progressing, I got to know them better. Blah blah blah. Um, Now, and in the present or like most recently, y'all know a miracle. I got a thing for her because she just make me happy as fuck. Like she just does. I can't get enough of that girl. Um, no, unfortunately, she got knocked up by some random nigga, and she's having a boy, by the way. if any of y'all were curious. So she real excited about that. But damn, I really do just be going off on some random shit, don't I? I'm not high. I'm not. I got high yesterday off of edible though. Could have been lingering effects. I don't know. But yes, coming back to the original point. My girl Miracle, she told me that she was actually bisexual, and I say that my if I'm gonna have a baby mama, if I'm gonna have a girl, right, she got to be bi because we'll be able to understand each other, right? On that level, I don't feel like straight females, at least none of the straight females that I was never comfortable telling any of these girls that I'm with that I'm also attracted to niggas, right? But even though I'm not with Miracle and the stakes weren't as high as she could break up with me over this shit or something like that, I was still like, even if that was the case, I was still being comfortable enough to tell her like, hey, I'm attracted to dudes and females, and break down all the details, had a conversation from there. But I don't know why it took, like, I do a lot of self contemplation, right? Like psychoanalyzing, all that kind of stuff. But I don't know. I feel like it took me a minute to realize that if I'm gonna be with a girl, like she got to be on my same level. And what I want to like build on with that is that straight and gay people don't, like, okay, in the same way that straight people don't understand gay people, gay people don't understand bisexual people, and straight people don't understand bisexual people, right? So if you gay, you only attract to niggas, or you only attract to the same sex, that's cool. You straight, you only attract to the opposite sex, that's cool. But for both, not sex, for both sides, trying to understand that middle ground is still, like, that understanding just doesn't exist, right? At least not right now. And I say that because even in the comments, I see some of y'all like y'all say certain things, and just like reading that shit, I'll be like, yeah, you don't understand where I'm coming from, because that's not your situation, that's not your experience, right? Again, I'm not gay, I'm bi. Just let that sink in real quick. uh um yeah, but I'm gonna say at the same time, I do understand the lack of understanding, you feel me? Because like I've mentioned previously, it took me a while to even like think to myself like, oh no, I'm actually bisexual. I'm not gay. I'm not straight. Well, I knew I wasn't straight, but well, since 13 at least. But yeah, it took me a while, and just because I heard one of my older peers, somebody I looked up to, respected, trusted, right? I heard them say one time that bisexual wasn't a thing. And even though my own experiences would uh, defy that, yeah, defy that, I still, it still took me a while to actually confirm that for myself, you feel me? And I feel like that's probably the case with a lot of people. Um, yeah, you hear like it's I say that's probably the case with a lot of people, but I think that's like also a very general thing. Like you want to talk about like religion, Christianity. You know, people who you look up to, you see them in a position of authority or just like a good source of information, I guess, right? If they tell you something, right, and you see them as educated, intelligent, all that, you just internalize that. And for maybe once you reach 21, 25, I don't know, whatever age, you start asking questions for yourself and making your own conclusions, right? Um, but it can still be difficult to not feel like you have to prove a certain to not feel like you have to prove your like what you talking about, essentially. And what I mean with that is like, even though I know I'm bisexual, right? Trying to explain that to people is a hassle. It's a hassle. Like it would be a lot easier to just tell people that I'm gay or I'm straight or whatever, because a lot of people understand that. I don't know if like bisexual is just the minority. You feel me? But that's what it feels like, at least. Um, I know part of that is like, social brainwashing. I mean, niggas are just starting to accept gay, at least. But then when you throw bi in there, it's like, nah, you got to be one or the other, nigga. So, like in the past, when I've tried, even when I told my best homie that, right, when that shit came back to bite me, bro was telling everybody that I'm gay. Not that I'm bi. He was telling everybody that I was gay. So, I don't know. For some people, it might not be that big a deal. You just let them call you what they want. But I would prefer to be addressed properly. You feel me? And then, like I was saying, another thing I can understand with that is in the black community, right? You know that getting pussy is on the top of your list. You got to be getting some kind of pussy to be getting any type of respect from your niggas, from your boys. So I can understand how some would think that, oh, this, he said he's bi. Nah, he's just trying to hold on to that respect. You feel me? And then just write that person off. So I get that, because everybody wants to be respected, but that's just not the case. Yeah. So if I was lucky enough to meet a girl who, is down for everything, you feel me? Who can understand the middle ground, you feel me? So I might still have a family someday. I might still be the girl. Yeah. I don't know. I swear this shit gets more complicated every time it's like I'm slowly answering more and more questions, you feel me? But I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the future holds. That's just what that is. But yeah, if any of y'all, any of my, um, any of y'all bisexual individuals, right, um, have been through the same thing, y'all know what I'm talking about. Drop some comments, or comment down in the section, likes, whatever. Actually, no, just comment. I don't care about likes no more. Like I'm not. I would say, this YouTube shit that I'm doing, I'm not trying to make like a career out of this or nothing. Like, if I was able to make some money off of it, cool. But like I said, I'm making this video because I feel like this stuff needs to be talked about. Um, feel like there needs to be a dialogue for this shit. But last thing I'm gonna say, I considered going live a few times, but again, like if I went live, I feel like I would just be sitting there. Nigga wouldn't really know what to talk about. But I don't know. If I do go live and y'all wanna ask me some questions, whatever, yeah, let me know. All right.